Welcome back to the workbench where we're still working on the Starscream model from Transformers. It's a Gundam style model kit that we've been working on. We've actually finished the what they're calling the body unit assembly. Finished those up in the last two episodes. Check the playlist if you want to get caught up on that. I did say I was going to paint the back sides of the wings and kind of forgot, didn't get around to it. But so I need to paint the back sides of these, but otherwise the body unit pieces are all together. They literally don't have us assembling them yet. I don't know why, but there they set. And now we're going to move on to working on what they're calling the arm units. Okay, so anyway, step 32 right here. And what we need is D16, which these are the D1s here. D16 is actually, we've used D16 a lot. You use this style piece a lot. It's kind of a joint piece, I guess you would say. It helps form the joints in the body of the Gundam or of the model here. Because it's posable. This figure is going to be completely posable, so you have all these joints you kind of build out. But this is D16, and then we need C24 and C25. Where did the C2? That's C1. So these were the C2s. Is that right? Yeah. C2. What did I say? C2. 5 and 6. Where are we at? C25 is right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip these off. I keep pointing out my really not very good clippers or snippers or whatever you call them I have here. This is 5. Let me make sure I keep these oriented correctly. And then the other one was, what did I need? Oh, 4. C2, 4, and 5. Where's 4? Here it is. Yeah, these clippers don't do the best job. I mean, they do the job. They just don't do a very good job. So I end up having to kind of clean these up a little bit. The pieces, that is, I got to clean up a little bit. I think I mentioned it in the last episode. These clippers more just pinch their way through the plastic instead of cutting their way through the plastic, which leaves these, kind of deformations in the plastic left behind. So I just kind of clean them up a little bit as I go. I also want to point out, I've been trying to mention in each episode, I have previously just sprayed all the parts. So I took the entire sheets, like this one I painted aluminum, just sprayed the whole sheet aluminum. I only did the front sides, that's why the back sides of these wings didn't get painted. But I just want to point that out again. So let's see, that's gonna be this here, this here. This goes flat side to the back. Basically, these D16 pieces have a rounded edge on this side and a flat side on this side. On the other side, I know you can't probably see that, but just trust me, it does. And we need to orient the flat side this way to the back. I'm just going to get that in there and then cap it off with this guy here. Like so. Okay. Now we definitely have a bad spot in the paint there, which we'll take, if we need to at the end, we can take care of all these little bad spots in the paint. But for the most part, we have the majority of the paint is already taken care of. And I'll tell you what, we've got pretty good finishes out of our paint. If you want to see what paints we use, or what paints I use for these finishes, just go check out the first episode down in the playlist. You can see that. Anyways, now we need B12. Where is B12? That's up here, I think. That's F. This is B, I believe. Yep, these are B's. And where is 12? This one is 12. Make sure I clip the right piece. Last episode was quite the struggle for you folks that are following along with the full build. And watch that last episode. It was quite a struggle. I hope this one goes a little smoother. There's these Gundam instructions, at least I can only comment on this particular one because this is the very first one I've built. So the only one that I kind of know. The instructions can be not the clearest. They leave you guessing a little bit, and one step last episode really had me guessing to the point of quite the frustration. I had to actually pause the video and figure it out. So definitely have, if you're going to build one of these, you know, have your patience on hand. Don't, you're definitely gonna have to be patient with it. Think about what you're trying to do. Really pay attention to the pictures because they don't always, for example, give you an order of procedure. You're left kind of to your own devices figuring that out. Sometimes you have to kind of look ahead a few steps to even see what the assembled piece is supposed to look like. So that's just a heads up. So now I also need another D16 for this. Where are you? Another D6 at, or D16, I guess I should say. Go ahead and clip it out of here. Okay, and so now we have this guy sits this way. Then the piece we just put together is going to go. Yeah, it looks like it's going to go in. There's a nice big hole there. Matches the same size as this. I'm assuming that's where this is going to go, like so. And then actually, you know what? They have us putting it in the other side. So let me do it that way. Let me follow. I've learned definitely follow these instructions, or otherwise you can get yourself in trouble. It actually has it going in this hole on this side, or in this piece, I should say. This flat side kind of orients up at a 45, kind of up that way, the flat side. At least that's how they have it in the little drawing of the in the instructions. See if we can get that in there without breaking anything. You've probably heard me constantly complaining about these pieces are very small, and so it can be a little, and they fit very tightly because this model does not require it doesn't require glue, so everything fits very snugly. Especially since I put paint on, you know, one of the surfaces, it can make it fit even more snug. So with these little pieces, trying to get them put together can be one, a pain in the fingers, but also a little bit frustrating. But again, you just take your time, and then that caps that off, and there we go. That's got this little piece here. I guess we're gonna set that to the side because now I need C26, which what is C2? That's here. C2. What did I say? 6. Where is C2? 6. It's right here. Here we go. Okay. Clip this up real quick. Okay, there's C2 6, and we're gonna need C2 7, which is here. All right, good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these pieces up real quick, just to make sure everything's looking good. Nice, okay. And I'm just using an X-Acto to kind of work it smooth, work what's left of the little sprue pieces off of there. You could use a sanding block if you wanted to, especially if you hadn't painted them yet. You could sand them nice and smooth, and then try to paint each piece individually. I don't know how. There's guys that are really good at building, and gals. There's guys and gals who are really good at building these Gundams. I'm not sure how they actually do. I'm not sure. Do they do what I did, where you kind of paint the pieces first, or do they try to? Because you couldn't assemble them and then paint them, because they're joints. You need them to move. I don't know. Do they paint? Do they remove the pieces from the sprues, sand them smooth, and then paint them? Because what they end up with is really clean looking. I'm not sure the process they use to do that. If you know, or if you are one of these guys or gals that are able to do that, let me know down in the comments, because I'd really like to. I was mentioning it last time. I'd love to build more of these. I'm a big Gundam fan. I have different kind of Gundam collections. I've never built one of the models, but I collect some things from Japan, Gundam items that I just really like them. I just like the idea of a mech that somebody, I don't know. I guess it just stems from my childhood, you know. It says step 1. Let me see if I can show you guys. This shown this before. Every now and then they will give you an order of procedure. If you can see these little green, very light colored green, it says step 2, step 1. So it looks like we want to take, in step 1 they have this in here like so. Okay, I see. There's a little oh my gosh, there's no way y'all can even see this, but there's a little tab right here on this little circle piece, and then there's a slot that fits in. So I've got to fit that in here with that tab in the slot. There we go. And that's going to basically, I think, it's going to act like a little bushing in there. But that's step one, and then I guess step two is then, oh, I see. Step two, you run this through that bushing. We try to, come on. They're very tight, especially we did this on a previous step where you've put it in other words, when I try to push this post through that bushing now can't expand because it's inside this piece, and it can be very tough to get through there. And these are actually not painted surfaces that I'm trying to put together right now. So they fit very tight. There we go. I felt it go. So you get a good tight, and you can see, well, actually you probably can't. So it's so tight that some of a little piece of that peg actually deformed and pushed through because it's so tight. That's how they get it to fit so tight. It's literally just a paper's thickness thicker than what it needs to go through, and then you just kind of force it in there, and now you got a nice tight joint. All right, so what are we doing with this now? That's going to sit there, and then I need C2. What does that say? C2-1. Where is C2? Isn't that this? And then C2-1 is this guy here. All right. That's going to go, let me clean it up. Where's my X-Acto? Let's clean these little pieces up. And of course, where I'm cleaning these up, I'm removing some of the painted surface that had already made, but I don't know how much of that is actually going to show at the end. Figure we just wait till the end and figure that out. It looks like this will go on here. Yeah, it goes here like that, and then we have D2-1. Our D2s are here. It's this. By the way, these. Can you see how flexible this is? It's much more rubbery pieces. I did not paint these rubbery pieces. We have two sheets of them like this. See, these are much stiffer. These are very, you can see I can completely manipulate it. I didn't paint these knowing that assuming that these were going to be, I guess, bushing type pieces or joint pieces, and I didn't want to give them a painted surface. Right now I need another D2-1 here. There's a few D2-1s on here, so I guess we're going to use these a few times. Different places. There we go. And it goes in, again, there's a little notch right there and a little tab on the end of this just to orient it. I guess what that really does is it keeps that bushing, what I'm calling a bushing. I mean, that's what it's acting like, it's a bushing. That little tab is going to keep that bushing from spinning in this joint. So now that's 35, 36. We come over here, and now we're going to use some blue pieces for the first time, which these are going to come off of A2. So let me find, that's A1, A2, and I want A2, 4, and 5. A2, is that these ones? Okay, so here's A2, 4. And I really like how this blue turned out. You can go back and see in the first episode the paint, but I'll just show you the blue real quick. Basically, I was using these Duplicolor Perfect Match. This is automotive paint, touch-up paint for automotive bodywork. This is actually a Honda color, this blue. Basically, I was using what I had laying around. And I really like it. They make it, that Duplicolor Perfect Match, it really gives a good finish. When you spray it, it'll have a bit of a peach pill look to it, but as it dries, it really smooths out. Like this is not sanded, anything. I don't know if y'all can really see it very well, but it is a very clean finish. It's got a little bit of flake in it, which I like. I think that's going to give a good, a good effect. Same with the red. The red is the same type of paint, the Duplicolor Perfect Match, and it has a little bit of flake in it. I think it gives it a really good look, really nice look. Anyways, this was A4. I was talking too much. I think that's A4. Yeah, because this one's going to be A5. I just want to make sure I have them oriented correctly. Otherwise, it can really get difficult. I'm telling you. Just go back and watch last episode if you want to see how how difficult it can get. Let's see, let's clean this up here. Okay, and this one is this piece here. Goes like so. These are going to go like that, but we got to put this D12. If you guys can see, there's a little bitty piece right here that's got to go in there also. So where's our D1s? Is this D1? Yeah. So D1, move that over there. D12 is this guy here. Yeah, D12. Let's get that snipped off there. And it's going to go with, so these D12s have, I don't want to say a hole, it's more of a divot. So it doesn't go all the way through, but almost all the way through. Basically, it's a ball and socket. Yeah, there you go, ball and socket joint, and this is the socket side. So we need to make sure we orient our socket the right way, which is down, like this. Is this? Oh no, it goes. I see. There's also a tab on each side. This tab's going to stick in there with the socket side here. Then we need to put this in. Oh, this is going to fit on. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I'm just matching the orientation to the instructions, which is like this, and it's going to go right on this peg. And again, this can be very difficult, and I do not want to break the peg. That's my big fear, is to put crooked pressure or angled pressure on this peg and break it right off. Okay, come on. It's amazing how tight these are. I don't know if you could, there's a little bit of paint on this surface. I'm gonna get it off, I'm gonna scrape it off. I don't know maybe if it would make sense to put a little bit of lubricant on these. I would think you could put a little bit of a grease. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt the plastic. I might have to look into that just to make this a little bit easier moving forward, or at least if there is something of that sort, I might use it on future kits. I don't know, or let me know in the comments down below. Is this a normal thing to have such tight fitting parts, where you struggle to get them on, and is there a solution to that? Anyways, let me see if that helps. So this way. Okay, come on now. There it went. That might have helped too, just to get that little bit of overspray. There's a little bit of overspray paint on there. Might have been just enough, really, to keep that from sliding on. And then that goes together like that. There we go. Very cool. Really is. I tell you what, the molds, or the, I guess they're called the molds. The plastic itself is really nice. It's really feels quality. You can get some models, like especially, I don't know, some car models and stuff. I built a lot of car models as a kid and as an adult, let's be honest. And some of them pretty cheap feeling. Let's see, we need A10, or what is that? A110. Where's A1? We need A110 and A1. I guess it's gotta be this one. A110. Yeah, and A111. There's 11. This is 10 here. Okay, 10's got a big ball socket. Okay, so that's probably going in that socket we just did. I gotta find a way to clip it this here. There we go. So this is 10. Let me go ahead and clean this up. It's clipped out pretty dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup here. I think if I got a good set of snippers, I've mentioned in the previous episodes that, if y'all guys know, I need to look it up. Oh, you know what? This is a hand. I just realized what this even is. If you guys know, I know there's a set of clippers that all the Gundam builders use. When I say clippers, I should probably say, I think they're actually called snippers. That are really good. I know they're about $50. I've seen that before somewhere. And they're supposedly really good. If you know what they are, I mean, I can look them up, but I'd like to, do we have options on the hand? But I'd like to get like to get a set of them. Looks like we do have options. I think we're going to be able to do an open hand or a closed hand, but let's just keep working for it. So A11 is this one here. Okay. Clean that. A little bit off here, just a little of the sprue left behind. How's this look? Yeah, and it's right here on this front surface, which kind of show. But I think we're going to add weathering and whatnot to this in the end, so we might can hide all those little spots. But basically, this sits like so, and then this goes in here like. This is going to fit tight because these are definitely painted surfaces. There's only one way this can go. It's kind of keyed. It's keyed only one way here. If I can get them to go. Oh, no, I thought I had it. There it is. There it is. Now squeeze. Now destroy your fingers. Is that all the way? I feel like that can go just a little bit further there. See if I can use the table to help me out. I think that's it. Okay. So that was 37. 38 will be the other hand of this. Wait, what happened here? Did this just literally just fall off? Did I just, what did I miss there? I just squeezed the heck out of this and then it just falls right off? That is, so it's definitely not all the way on if it's just going to fall right off. Yeah, that's not. I think the fact that I have this, both of these surfaces are painted, and I think that's what's keeping us from there. I think I just felt it go. Yeah, that's what took that little bit of extra. I'm gonna give it just another. I think that's got it. I think basically it's a balled up fist. So let's do the other one. A112. Where are you, A112? Wait. A112 is this one here. Okay, and let's snip that as close as we can. A112 and A19 is here. Okay, let's get in here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just bumped you guys. Okay, let's see. Let's clean this up. Might have been. Did I clean that other one up? Might have been part of the problem. Do that. Looks pretty good. That looks good. Clean this the little back of the hand or whatever this is. I think it's like basically a little hand guard. And now this is going to go on the same way. Where you at? Yeah, so like I said, it's the keyed one way it can go, which is like this, I think. Let me just kind of orient this. It's going to go here, and it's keyed right there. Okay. And let's see if this one might go a little easier. Yeah, that one went. Oh, this one went right on. Do I have this one? Oh, I think I just realized the problem with this one. Yeah, you got to put it on the right side up. It was upside down. Yeah. Generally, when it won't work, it is user error. There it goes. Now it just, look at that. Nice and easy. All right, so now we have two fists. And then I think what we're going to do here is make two open hands. So then we'll have the option. We can either put a fist or an open hand. Not sure what we're going to want to use, but we'll go ahead and do them all. So A14 is here. So the open hand has 3 pieces. Because like the other one wasn't small enough, we're going to break it down into 3 pieces now. A14, A17 is here. And what's the last? A17, A115. 15 is this one, okay. where do I cut that? I guess right there. Okay. Now let's make sure we orient these correctly this time, even though they appear to have a keyed slot in them. You still got to do them the right way. Or I guess really it's even more important you do them the right way. Otherwise they are not going to fit. There we go. Let's see. So this is, what is this, like the thumb maybe? Clean it on up. Being very careful. 1, not to break the piece, and 2, not to cut off a finger. And when I say a finger, I mean my finger. Okay, so now how does this go? So we've got this piece like so. This looks like, does this go, what? Gosh, I am the worst. That's going to go in, okay, that's just going to go over top of it. So we've got, yeah, I think this goes this way like this. We know what thinking has done for me in the past. Doesn't it go here? Let's see what this kind of, wow, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Is that, I think that's right, because that's the thumb and then the 4 fingers, yeah. And then this fits on over top of that to make the back of the hand, or the guard of the hand. Yeah, nice. So now we have, if you guys can see, we have an open hand. All right, so now we need to do, that is the left hand, so now we need to do the right hand, which is A13 here. A1, there's A13, A18, which are the fingers, and then A116 is the back of the hand. And there we go. All right. Put the blues back there. We can clean these up a little bit. Yeah. And here. Okay. Let's see. Let's clean the thumb. Okay. And where are the fingers? Here we go. Clean these up a little bit. I definitely think we're going to have to do a little paint touch up on these, but that's okay. So now this thumb goes this way. The fingers go. And the fingers go that way? Yeah, because we're making the right hand. Yeah, okay. So this goes here, if I can get it to squeeze on. And then this goes on top of that this way. And I'm sure once you build a lot of these kits, I mean, it's all kind of just makes sense because you've done it so many times. Is that all, let me, where's that other hand? Let me compare. Is that squeezed on there nice and pretty good? That's a little better. There we go. Okay, and I could take and just, to clean these up, I could just spray them again, give them a quick spray, which I, might end up doing that. But for now, we're going to put, oh, was I supposed to do this? I was supposed to do this step 36 twice. I just saw that. All of this, actually 32 through 36, I needed to do twice. Because we're putting together two arms. So let's just run through this again real quick. What do we have? C2, oh boy, C2, 4. It was so fun the first time. Let's do it again. Where's the other? There's 2 sheets of C2, so let's go to the other sheet, C2, 4. Okay, and basically we're just going back and redoing what we've done once already, C2, 5. Interesting that both arms, you would think the 2 arms would be a little different, but I guess they're not apparently. All right, let's clean it up. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before. I don't think I mentioned that this episode, but that the higher grade Gundams are big. They're also expensive, but they're big. I'm wondering if that would be just a little bit easier because these pieces, or is it just more tiny pieces kind of thing? We need 6. This piece here, because this is really. So I record these episodes kind of like one after another. I air them. So I'll usually do three episodes in one day is what I'm getting at, but then I release them on separate days. So I've actually been, pushing these little pieces for, I don't know, going on 3 hours. And my fingers are starting to give out, I'm not going to lie. So my hope would be that the bigger ones have bigger pieces and it's a little easier on the fingers. Okay, so that goes there, and then this caps it like so. Pretty straightforward on this piece here. There we go. And then now we need B12, which I think I need. Did I use that? Yeah, so there's 2 B sheets also that are exactly the same. So we need to use this other one, which is B12 here. All right, B12, and I'm assuming B13. Yes. This is 13. Okay. And again, I want to go ahead and clean these up. Just go ahead and take the time. I guess obviously you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm just going to try to take the time to clean them up, make it a little smoother, just give it a little better finish. And right here, this one is actually pretty rough. There we go. Okay, good. And so we need, see if I can remember how we just, we need a D16, that's right, which is, I did say D16. Let's see, where are the 6s at? Do I have another one? Oh, here. Starting to run short on the D16s. But we definitely have one more at least. There we go. Okay, so how did I do this before? I think we had to put it in this side first, which, how does it orient this way? This goes this way, and it sticks in the big hole here. There we go. And then this kind of oriented on that 45-degree angle, the flat side of the D16. Get in there. Thank you. That actually went pretty well. And then this guy goes, I don't remember that piece on the other one, but I guess it was there. Goes like so. Is that all the way? I think that's got it. There we go. Yep, good. Okay, so that's the second one of, I don't know if y'all can see this. I'll put them here. Now we have 2 of these. Now we got to make another one of these guys, which we need C26. Where's my C2s? C2, where's 6? Here it is. All right. That's 6 and 7, which is this one. Okay, 6 and 7, and then we needed that little D21 guy, which is right here. We have a few of those left. This is the little bushing with the kind of the keyed part on it. Okay, let me clean these up here. Like so. I don't know, maybe when we're done with this, Like it's supposed to be very posable. So maybe we can build some kind of base for it or some kind of, I don't know, diorama type display for it. I don't know. That could be fun, I guess. It could be a disaster too. So that goes there. And then let me make sure I orient these correctly. And that this goes up like so. And this is the one that can be a little tough to get. Come on. Let me lay this. I'm going to lay it flat and then try to go this way. Ugh. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, there has to be an easier way. I'm gonna stand up and use my weight. Why is this one's really being difficult? Yeah, that is still, I'm putting all my weight on this and it is still not popping in. I hate to do it, but I wonder if I can. I don't want to mar it up with the pliers, but I would think this would squeeze. Now, where is something? Maybe just use the flat side of the pliers here to really push it on there. Okay, that got it. That actually got it. It really takes some doing. Okay, so that's got, and now you pray to God that you put it together right because you're never getting it back apart. I think that was correct. So now we need C2-1. Where did my C2s go? Is that what this? Are these C2s? Yeah, C2. What did I say? C2-1 here. Yeah, C2-1. And D2-1, which is another one of the... another one of those little keyed bushings. Yeah, here we go. That we just love so much. Okay. So we're going to need this piece. This piece I need to clean up just a little bit. Okay. There we go. And okay, so we go with this. This is going to go, yeah, this is going to go here, and then this goes in the little keyed hole here. Okay, so that brings us over to here. And this is where we need our blue pieces. So A2, let's see, what did we have? A24. This is let me double check. Yeah, A2. So A24. And what is the other one? A25. A24 over here. A25 is going to go, it is 5, right? Yeah. A25 I'll put on the other side. A25 over there. Quick cleanup. Here we go. It's not too bad. Just knock this down just a little bit. Like that. So that's A25. Now let's clean up A24. Like so. Okay, and then we're going to need this D1-2, which is on here. D1-2, where are the 2s? Here it is. This is our socket for our ball and socket joint. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we have this guy, and then this is going to fit with the socket side down. Like so. This one is this was the other fun one. So last time what I did is I just pulled this paint off of here. It was the only way I could get it to, I think I might be taking just the littlest amount of plastic off too while I scrape this paint off. Makes that fit a little better over this peg. Let's see. Okay, let's see if that'll work. And it goes this way and this way. Come on. Oh, got it. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, so that goes there like so, and then now this is going to fit on top of it like that. And there we go. Okay, so there's our arms. Now we need to assemble these. So we have, let's see, this goes, we have this like so. I think we need this B14 yet. Where's B14? Where are you? Here it is. So we have a B14. Like that. All right, let's clean up B14 a little bit. Okay. And now, so it goes this way here. What? I think it's going to actually slide onto this. So let's take this and put this on like that. I think is what we're supposed to do. Is that is correct? Yes. And then this is going to sit on here. Or when I say sit, we're going to violently push it on here. Oh my God. This is unreal. There we go. I think that fully seated. Okay, nice. Is that, yeah, okay. I think that's, looks like it, yeah. Looks like it's fully seated. And then we're gonna put a hand. Now, I guess this can be a left arm or a right arm. So I guess we'll do, I'm gonna do a left hand as a fist. So where's, this is a left hand. Yeah. But it goes, oh, wait, no, it goes, wait, is that a left hand? If I had my hand like that, it'd be like this. Yes, so this is a left hand. So this pops in there. That actually popped in pretty easily. Okay, so we got a left hand, left arm with a fist. Now let's put the other arm together, which is going to be, we just need a B4. Are these actually different in some, they're not different, right? We did exactly the same thing twice, so there's no way they're different. Yeah, okay. We need a B14. Where's the other? The other B14, where are you? Here it is. And there's the other B14. We'll clean that up real quick. Let's see. Okay, nice. Now this one's gonna go like so. This, I think the only difference is the way that this orients. Well, it's still the same though, right? I don't know. But I'm still gonna do it just like the picture's showing. It's going to go on here like this. Like that. And then the shoulder, so the shoulders, the attachment of the shoulders has to be the opposite, right? Yeah. So this one goes this. What did I do? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this goes this way. This goes, let me see how this is. Goes, oh, it goes this way. I might have, I'm very confused. I guess it'll turn whichever way we need it, right? Oh, it'll just turn. Okay. And this one I want a right hand that's open. Which, like that. Okay. I think these are right. So like this arm would attach and that arm would attach, and that's two opposite hands. And then you can turn them and whatever else. Okay. That's our arm assemblies. Okay, so let's go ahead and set those up here with our finished body assemblies, I guess, and we'll put the extra hands up here also, like so. All right, because then what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to the head unit, they're calling this. All right, so I know we have two different faces, so I can just grab one of them, I guess, which is actually B15 here. Oh, I see, that's what that red piece, I'll have to show you guys, if you haven't seen it from last episode, I'll show you what I just realized, or what red piece I'm talking about. There's a red piece that I didn't paint. It's pretty cool. Let me clean up the little face mask thing here. And then it looks like, yeah, it's D31, which is this here. Yeah, it is this. So look at this is pretty cool. In fact, there's our timer. I'm going to turn it off real quick, and we'll finish this up real quick. But this is a yellow, a molded yellow clear mold, or clear yellow molded sprue that had yellow pieces on it. But then there's this one. I did not paint this. There's this one molded red piece. So they when they poured this mold, there was a little bit of red they popped in there, which I thought was really cool. And what that's going to end up being, it looks like, is his eyes. So let me pop this off of here very carefully. This thing is absolutely tiny. If this slips out of my fingers, I will probably never find it. There we go. We'll go on the paper with it. And then it's going to slide in. Is there a way that this has? It sure is. This actually has to orient in a direction. Can y'all see how tiny this is? That I'm trying to get to fit in his eye holes. I'm trying to see, it looks like it goes this way, I think. And I sure don't want to break this. I guess I've got a 50-50 chance on this. Yeah, that was it. In fact, I'll just take and kind of push it onto the table there. It went pushed all the way through, and now he's got, if you guys can see, he's got red translucent eyes. It would be cool if you could put a light in back there, make them glow, but they still look pretty good nonetheless. But anyway, so that's the first step in the head unit steps. It's a couple, just few steps here that we're going to do, but we'll do that tomorrow. My fingers have about given out. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. Like I said, we'll finish up this up tomorrow. We're actually making pretty quick work of this. We're almost, yeah, so we've got the head, the legs, and then it's just the assembling all the pieces together. And then I think we're going to do the fun part, which is start weathering it up. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. That's it for now. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Anything you'd like to see different, or if you like it, hate it, whatever. Just let me know down in the comments section. Like, subscribe, do all the, all those things you got to do. And I'll see you tomorrow to do the legs. Bye-bye.